Hey watus, hope mko poa. Karibuni sana to FYI with Tata. When you see me here, you just know that I'm here with very, very interesting information because this is a channel where we learn, laugh, and love at the same time. So leo tunaongelea the different myths about sex. What is that one thing that you've heard from someone, ama you heard somewhere about sex and you're left wondering, where? Huyo anasema nini? Ama what does that one even know? What is that one thing? Hebu tuongea hapo kwa comment section tusikie maajabu, the different things that you've heard, the different things that you never thought people believed about sex, and you're surprised to find out that actually people think exists about sex. So one of the major myths that exists about sex is only the man should be the one that initiates sex. Watu. It is not only the man that has the responsibility to initiate sex. Even you as a woman, you can initiate sex. Usikae tu hapo umegojea ati boyfriend yako ama husband yako akuja kwambia ati I'm interested. You also have the right to tell them that you're interested. And mind you, they should be able to satisfy you, especially when you tell them you are interested. Si ati anze kukujudge ati huyu ananiambia ako interested as who? Apana, it is also your right. That is a myth that has existed for a very long time, that most men have so much ego ati when they make a initiate sex, they don't want it. That should not exist and it should stop. Men, you should be proud that your women are able to talk about what they are feeling, talk about what they want, and they tell you that I'm horny, please oblige and satisfy her. Si kukaa hapo unaanza kumjudge. That is a myth, and an old school myth for that matter. Another myth that has existed for a very long time is that the only satisfying sexual position is missionary. Ladies and gentlemen, there are different sex positions that you can use to satisfy your partner or to satisfy yourself. Missionary is just one of a preference. There are those that prefer it, but it is not the only one. By this I mean, kuna mtu unaweza muintroduce a new style and they are like, no, we are supposed to only have missionary. Don't be like that. Imagine your partner becomes creative, wanakwambia leo tufanye hivi, leo shika mti kama monkey, leo ruka kama cockroach, and you're there arguing in the middle of the night ama in the middle of the day when you're supposed to be having a good time. You're there arguing, you ulijulia wapi? Let's remove that primitive mentality that it is only missionary that is the style that we should all be. Let people be creative. If your partner is creative enough to come with something new, allow them. Si lazima ati akuwe amejulia mahali. And this brings us to the other myth, whereby men think that if a woman introduces a new sex position, it's because they learned it from somewhere. It also applies to women. When your partner, when your husband brings a new sex position, you unaleta vita haikai. Unanikufundisha hiyo. It is not me. You calm down. Hata kama alifundishwa na mtu mwingine, calm down. It is your time to enjoy. Let people be creative. Usikae tu hapa ati you're always waiting for a chance to start fighting ati ulilearn wapi, nani alikufundisha hii. No. This vita sijui when you're trying to be intimate with your partner, inafanyanga hata morale inaenda chini. Ujisikia hata kuona mtu tena, hata anakuambia initiate utake. Let's learn to appreciate and learn to be positive. Another myth that has existed is that sex should only be done at night and when the lights are off. Watu, you can even do it mudherenya farigisi when the sun is there at mulikaling. Kuchomoza. Sex haina time. So don't limit your partners. Ati juu ni mchana anakuambia can we have it, unamwambia no. Ati baby ni mchana tungoje usiku. Hapana, haina time. Wataka kuniambia mwili inajua, ati sahi kuna jua, ati sahi kunanyesha, ati sahi ni usiku. And you women who wenye ati hamwezi wacha partners wenyu wawaone when you're naked, please stop it. Stop it. Let them look at your bodies. Let them analyze your bodies. Let them learn. Don't be too primitive. Ati, zima hiyo stima. Najua mimi ni wa kanisa, unaanza kumtolea testimony. During wakati wa road trip, uko hapo unatoa testimony. Usiniguze hapo, mimi nimeokoka. Zima hizo stima, mimi nimeokoka. Madam, Madam kuokoka, it doesn't matter whether umeokoka ama hujaokoka. Sex is an act that was initiated by God. He created it. So don't be too primitive that you want ati usifanye na lights. I don't want you to look at me. Yani kuna wanaume, they don't know even the parts of their wife's body, how they look. Haizi kuambia wife yangu akona scar hapa ama akona badha mark hapa, because they are limited. Those are myths. Hiyo ni myth, and you should eliminate it from your mind. You should not let it control you or exist. You know, we are in the 21st century. Enjoy it. Let your partner see your body. Let them see how your body looks like. Okay? The other myth that has existed for a very long time, and this goes to the young girls and young boys. Asisi wakubwa tunajua it is just a myth. But the upcoming generation, ati when you have sex, then stand up. Ama when you have sex when you're in the shower. Ama when you have sex and immediately go shower, you will not get pregnant. Who lied to you? As long as there was penetration and there was the sperm swarm, you know, no matter how much you shower, kuna kale tu kali make it kakienda kufertilize your mayai. No matter how much you jump, kuna kale tu kali succeed, as long as penetration happened inside the vagina. Don't be too fast to say ati how can I get pregnant and I showered, ati nilingiza maji yuko. Kuna ako kamoja, and you only need one. You only need one. Zitatokanga zikiwa millions, but you only need one for your ovum to be fertilized. So this coming generation, mtu asikudanganye. If you don't want to get pregnant, use protection. Okay? And this brings to the other myth, whereby people say, I can tell if my partner has STD or if my partner has HIV. Hakuna venye unaweza pima mtu na macho. Siku hizi generation ya siku hizi ati unaangalia mtu unaona huyu ako sawa, we can go it raw. You cannot, unless you go to a clinic or you test yourselves. You cannot tell if your partner is positive. You cannot tell if your partner has STIs unless you test. So msikuwe watu wa kupima na macho, because hii generation ya siku hizi, generation Z, even some of us who are the 70s and the 80s, unaona mtu akijiambia ati this one is too good looking to be carrying diseases. Kitu sikudanganye. Siku hizi wao wenye wako nazo ndio wanakaa warembo, you cannot even tell. So if he's not your partner, if he's not your partner or she's not your partner, ensure to use protection, or you can also test so that you protect yourself. Yeah, don't be too primitive, because some of the women these days wanaogopa mimba kuliko hata other diseases. Unapata mtu asubuhi tu ashaamka ameenda kutafuta P2 because she don't want to get pregnant. Kaa ukijua there are diseases out there, and it is just a myth to imagine that you can look at your partner and tell if they are sick. Yeah? So let's eradicate these myths and live a life that unajua I am safe. You know that sex is something good. You can enjoy it whether you're a man or you're a woman. Don't let anybody dictate how you feel. Okay? So, what is that one thing yenye ulisikia mtu akisema about sex and you're left wondering? Ebu comment hapo kwa comment section. We read and have fun together. Okay? Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. Till next time.